Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply, and this video is to bring you a closer look at the Baldwin number 4015 wall bumper. This is in a 102 finish, which is an oil-rubbed bronze finish. And I love these little tiny wall bumpers, and Baldwin's not the only company who makes these, but I would argue that Baldwin would be amongst those that make the highest quality versions of these, because the fit and finish on their brass base material is always excellent. I'm definitely a fan of Baldwin when it comes to my experience with them pertains to primarily their estate line, you know, their high-end tubular passage privacy dummies, their estate mortise locks, and then their hardware, whether it be flush bolts or surface bolts or wall stops, mail slots, things of that nature, things that would dovetail well into a commercial sort of hardware universe. Not so much the stuff that you'll see just consumer-based, even though their estates material certainly is all consumer-based. But I'm a personal customer of Baldwin, as is my company. And I appreciate not only their quality, fit, and finish, but I've called their technical support people, and I've gotten exceptional service. And it's a relief that someone at a company like Baldwin, who has been manufacturing high-quality builder's hardware for decades, employs people that know what they're talking about. I pulled a lock reference out from the mid-1970s. The fellow knew exactly what it was, and well, he was able to save the day, quite frankly. Now, back to the 4015. What is it? It's a tiny wall stop. It's a petite wall stop. Where would you use something small and tiny? When you don't want to see it. You might have an application where I walk into my bank, true story, and they've got the half door with the combination lock, and it opens up right to a wall, and they've got a $500 lock, and they've got all that drywall and the paint, and they've got a little dent, little touch on the wall. And I said, boy, you need a tiny little wall stop like that. So I had them in stock, and I just simply brought them one. But the point of the matter is, when you walk into the bank, you see that huge wall. Then the tellers are over here, and that door is over here, so you've got that large wall. That would be a great instance of to use this. Same scenario, you've got expensive wallpaper, and you've got a vanity with two doors, and the one door swings out and it's going to hit your expensive wallpaper. You'll want a small sort of doorstop is where I would use something like this. So this is going to have a outside diameter of 1 inch. It's going to have an overall projection, they say, of 9/16, and let's test that. Yeah, I'd say that'd be spot on. Installation of this is done via this machined threaded piece of brass that you're going to attach down to the wall. We're going to give you a screw. This screw, be mindful, I just touched my magnet to it. It's not magnetic. It could be zinc, it could be stainless, but it's probably brass. So be mindful, you don't want to strip that out. This will all get attached down to the wall, and they'll even give you a little raw plug here, not, well, a plastic type anchor. When you get that installed, you're literally going to thread your wall stop down onto that threaded disc. Boy, it's like watching paint dry. Okay, that's your installation. I can thread it all the way down. Got it really nice and flush there. Before you do that, there is one other piece of hardware that I've not shown you. A tiny little nail. You're just going to pressure fit that right through the disc, and it'll prevent that from turning on you. Okay, turning. It'll prevent unintentional rotation. There's a link below this video to a document called Template, where you can review the dimensional properties of this item and the installation instructions. Okay, great template from Baldwin. And that's what's great about Baldwin. That template at this time is 30 years old. That piece of hardware has not changed in all those years. Now this 4015 is available in all of the common finishes that you can do from Baldwin naturally. Your brasses, your bronze, your chromes. Being Baldwin, they can really do any finish that you like. But polished brass, satin chrome, satin nickel, antique nickel, polished nickel, oil rub bronze. They can do all those items. And I think I've basically mentioned all of them that are listed there. And there's color swatches down below. Again, quite partial to Baldwin. It's because you got high quality material and high quality customer support. Finally, there's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the Baldwin products that we sell, but a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to the full product catalog. Any questions on the Baldwin 4015 and a 102 finish, or any other, which is oil rub bronze, by the way, if I've not said that, or any other Baldwin product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.